The story of Rina and Dika. When the gods gave a second chance. Chapter 1. Rina and Dika were good friends. They had been friends since childhood. They were always honest with each other. They always supported and stood by each other. Now they were 15 years old and strong enough to help their parents. So, they each followed their parents to work. They lived in a small village. Every day, they went out to help their parents with work and took care of their own paddy fields. They used junk cultivation, and their rice farms were close to each other. Every day they go to work, but it is a hilly area and it's not easy to walk to the rice field. Every morning, they got up early and went to work. Near Ina's family rice field, there was a small pond called Sea in Mitso. People said that sea was protected by a spirit, and animals used to drink water from it. The water was salty, and animals from far and near came to drink it. One day, Rina's father said they would have to stay and sleep at the hut for about 1 week. They had to clean and burn the land to make it ready for planting rice. After everything was burnt and the soil became good, they would start sowing rice. One night, Rina saw a light coming from the pond. It looked like someone was dancing and glowing at the same time. He kept watching it, and suddenly the glowing and dancing stopped. It looked like the light was coming toward him. He wasn't scared at first, but as the light kept getting closer, he started to feel a bit nervous. Without realizing it, he was pressing hard on his father's stomach. Just before the light could reach him, his father suddenly shouted, "Son, are you trying to kill me? Why are you pressing so hard on my stomach?" As soon as his father spoke, the light stopped and then disappeared. Rina said, "Sorry," and went back to sleep. His parents were already asleep, and they all slept together in their hut, a small hut built for cooking and resting while working far from home. His father soon fell back asleep, but Rina was still bothered by what he had seen. He didn't want to wake his dad, so he kept it to himself. Then, he heard a soft and clear singing sound coming from the pond. It felt like the voice was calling him to come closer. Chills ran down his spine. At that moment, his father hugged him from behind. The sound and the singing stopped right away. Rina finally fell asleep. The next morning, his father asked him if he was okay. Rina said yes, but then he told his father what he had seen. He was still a little scared, and while he talked about it, he felt chills again. His father didn't say much. He only said they would change their farming land. Later, his parents said they had to go home and perform some rituals. They left that same day and stopped working. Before they left, they told Dika's family everything. Rina's whole family went home to meet the Bulbu. They told him everything that had happened. The Bulbu listened carefully and then said that it was the spirit of the pond. Since they tried to farm close to the pond, they may have disturbed its peace, and now the spirit was angry with their family. He told them they must ask for the spirit's forgiveness and leave the land, never to return. If they didn't do this soon, the spirit might come again to call Rina, and this time, it could take him away. They might never be able to get him back. Rina's parents were shocked to hear the Bulbu's words. They quickly prepared for the ritual. Everyone went to the pond together to ask for forgiveness. They brought a chicken, and the Bulbu killed it near the pond. Then he prayed and spoke aloud, "O spirit of the pond, please accept our offering and forgive us for disturbing your peace. We promise to leave you alone." After the ritual, they all left the place. But what they didn't know was that they had angered the spirit even more by killing an animal so close to its home. That night, the spirit came again, this time in Rina's father's dream. It said in a cold, angry voice, "You have dirtied my home by killing animals near it. Now I will come and bring great harm to everyone in your village." Rina's father, Mr. Zakhuma, woke up in the middle of the night, sweating and shaking. He was so scared that he quickly woke his wife and told her everything about the dream. They were both terrified and didn't know what to do. The next morning, they went back to see the Bulbu. They begged him, "There must be a way to save ourselves and the village. Please help us." The Bulbu bowed and prayed to the gods, asking for help and answers. After some time, the gods gave him a message. The Bulbul opened his eyes and said, "The spirit you saw is not just any ghost. It is a deity, a protector of animals that lives in a pond called sea. It cares deeply about all creatures. That is why it became angry. You killed what it loves near its sacred home." The Bulbul asked the gods for advice again. After deep prayer, the gods gave him an answer. If the people pray and care for animals with true love and kindness, the village might be saved. This news quickly spread across the village. Many villagers blamed Sakhuma's family for everything that had happened. But they were also afraid of the spirit, so they followed the advice and started treating their animals with love and care. Days passed. Then weeks. Months. Everything seemed peaceful again. Chapter 2 coming soon.